Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. Welcome to my YouTube station. Many of you have seen me on my national broadcast and you have come to check my video out. I have about 6,000 subscribers. I appreciate you being here. I worked at IRS for 10 years. I'm a teaching instructor. I was a teaching instructor with them. I've been in tax defense on the other side, defending people for 40 years. So I have a whole team of former IRS agents. You can look at us or my clips at 777irs.com, 777irs.com, or you can just click and make an appointment if you need to. I do these videos for 3 reasons: to give you insider information. Today, that's what I'm going to be doing, to educate you, inform you, and to make sure that you don't really get ripped off. Today, I'm going to talk about a subject that IRS is really starting to pound really heavily, and that's the employee retention credit. Just so you know, the employee retention credit. IRS has just let a whole bunch of auditors out. Most of them are new and they're trained just in this. Many people are getting letters. They're anticipating an audit. So I want to tell you what IRS is going to be asking for, so you know before they come out. What IRS does is they send out what's called a request, a document request, and they're going to say, these are the things we're going to be looking at. So if you're going through an audit, by the way, and you need representation, you can call us. But what I want to do is I do want to go over this list for you, so you know this is the list, the IRS document request. That's the list. I'm going to read some of the things that you know. A, the amount of wages paid to each employee for which the employee retention credit. So they're going to want to know the wages. They're going to want to know how many employees you had, who was actually eligible for that. They're going to want to know that each taxpayer's claim for the retention credit actually met the employment requirements. So what are they going to want? 941s. They're going to want general ledgers. They're going to want the W-3s. If you have payroll records, they're certainly going to want to look at that. They are going to want a documentation that the taxpayer experienced a significant decline in gross receipts. So IRS is going to, like I said, check the general ledger and your tax returns out. They can tell if they've been altered, by the way, just so you know. Don't alter nothing. It's better to take the hit than do this. Documentation that the employer was in a recovery startup business if they have to during the calendar year and they met the criteria. Documentation that the employer suffered severe damage during this time. So these audits, IRS wants some of the money back. IRS wants some of that money back. They're going to go out, they're going to dig, and you want to make sure this doesn't spur off another tax audit for you, that IRS is saying, oh my God, these records are so bad that we're going to bring in a team of auditors. So be careful. Matter of fact, IRS was thinking of opening up an amnesty program for this, where you can go to IRS and say, hey, I messed up. What will you do with this? That hasn't come out yet, but I know there's talk about that. But if you're going through this, don't do this unless you're really skilled. Let someone else represent you. If you had an accountant do this, maybe them. Not that we're really good at this, so we can, I know for a fact, kind of go ahead and minimize your losses as you go through this. But take this serious. IRS can spend some time doing this audit. If you need us, you can contact us. If this information was good, give me a subscription, because it lets YouTube know that you really like us. I really appreciate the subscription. Leave me comments, call us, do whatever. Later.